die, Mr. Murray.
Right this way, Miss Fleming. You see the ghost. He was standing right here in the middle of the night.
I sensed evil. Great evil in this house. A man and a woman and treasure. He haunts here. You're in danger.
Those are my pills, Miss Fleming.
Thank you.
That's why I thought of you, Poirot.
You intrigue me, Jup.
Murray was hacked to death with an axe, so there's really no way it could have been suicide. But the door was locked.
That's odd. Did they find the key on the inside?
Yes, and that's the only one found thus far.
I believe there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Where are you off to today?
Well, I'm off to investigate the death of Michael Murray.
Michael Murray? Does he live in a flat off Bond Street?
Did you know him? Come in.
Yes, I knew him. He gave me this cross. He left it for me on his wall. We were good friends.
Come inside. I shall make us tea.
Poirot, is this your boa?
Don't be silly. I'd look ridiculous wearing that boa. Do you think Murray may have committed suicide?
I don't believe him to be the type.
That is good,
Why?
because it would have been impossible for him to do so.
But I thought you said the door was locked from the inside.
I did indeed,
Then why would it be impossible?
because he was struck several times with an axe. He died after the first blow. He would not have implemented the other 5. How did you know Murray?
He contacted me. He'd been having a visitor at night.
A visitor?
A spectral apparition. A ghost.
Really? Why should that flat be haunted?
Something terrible happened there. A man, a woman, a vast collection of family jewels. He wanted them. He became insanely jealous. He took an axe to her.
And how do you know this?
Mr. Poirot, I am a psychic medium.
Do you believe in the spirits, evil, madame?
Don't you, Mr. Poirot? What are these?
They are relics from cases past.
Even the fork and the string?
Yes, and please do not change the subject. Do you think that the spirits killed Michael Murray?
I don't know. But there are 2 things that I can tell you. Before I came, the ghost had made death threats against Mr. Murray. And after I left, the 2 lived in harmony. The second thing will take a little explaining and a lot of faith.
What do you mean?
We're fast approaching the summer solstice. On that night, the line between the world of the living and dead is almost non-existent.
I still don't understand.
On that night, the dead can cross over into our world.
here it is. It isn't much. Before Murray came, I tried selling this place for years. No one would buy it. Now after rumors of haunting, Mr. Levinson murder, the drug lord, and now Mr. Murray's death, I'm sure no one's going to buy this place for years.
Well, thank you for showing me. I'm looking into the murder of Michael Murray.
Really, it wasn't his wife?
His wife? He was married?
Here, come sit down. I assume Murray was married. A woman came to see him. She was just walking around and I just assumed. She was dressed all in white.
A mysterious woman in white. Tell me more about the haunting, Mr. Whedon.
Well, according to the legend, Mr. and Mrs. Williams lived there. She came into a bunch of family jewels and her husband lost it. Killed her with an axe. Well, that's where the story gets weird. He killed himself in the bedroom with the axe. He supposedly appears as a rotting corpse. Total nonsense. The devil of it all is that everyone who stays here sees him and half the people don't even know the story.
I wonder, Mr. Wheaton, would you allow me to spend the night here?
I looked into the public records at the library and City Hall. I found the local legend is true. A Mr. and Mrs. Williams did live in the house, and he killed her with an axe.
Do you believe the place is haunted?
Yes, I'm almost certain of it.
Haunted? What rubbish.
Help me. Help me.
Madame Williams? Believe me, Jep, soon we will know who murdered Michael Murray.
Poirot, I don't believe in this rubbish.
I quite agree.
Please to wait. I hope that Mrs. Fleming will show us the truth.
Spirits from beyond the grave, come forth. We are gathered here this night of the summer solstice to find out who among our two worlds murdered Michael Murray. We've made contact.
No! No! You won't take me! I did it! I did it! I killed him!
It was you who killed Michael Murray. You had all the keys to the house. It would have been easy for you to make a copy. Of course, you both were in the basement when you found the jewels in the legend. And you, not being the owner of the house, had no rightful claim to them. But in your mind, you knew that Michael Murray then had to die.
I don't know how you did it, Poirot.
You're under arrest, Mr. Wheaton.
Thank you for pulling on the chandelier.
No problem. But how did you create that ghost?
But I didn't. I just thought you found the costume sometime before the seance.
Things are not always as logical as you'd like, Mr. Poirot.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Sorry, Mr. Poirot.
Miss Fleming, my hat.
Don't be silly, Mr. Poirot. You'd look ridiculous in this hat.